Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Super Sports Central. Today, we're going to be going over my top 10 remaining free agents currently in the NFL. So, last week I did my top 20 free agent list. Several free agents have signed, some on the list, some not. So, we're going to be going over my top 10 who have not signed and where I think they may be able to sign. Number 10, we have wide receiver Antonio Brown. So, nobody knows if he's going to play in the NFL again after his bizarre exit against the Jets. However, he's still a good receiver, and he could definitely help a team if they decide to pick him up. But are they going to take a chance after how strange he's been recently? Really, nobody knows. Number 9, we have Rob Gronkowski. Yes, he is getting older. I still think he could be a valuable tight end. Maybe not a number 1, but he could still be a red zone threat. I think he's probably going to go back to Tampa Bay to play with Tom Brady after Brady announced he was unretiring last Sunday. Number 8, we have another Buccaneer, Leonard Fournette. So, was the success from last season him or because of Brady? I think a little bit of both. I think he's definitely improved. I also think he was getting a bit more production because of Brady. However, I do think he's another one that will go back to Tampa Bay. And I think he's a good fit there. He was their clear number 1 back, with then Giovanni Bernard coming in for third downs. I think he goes back to Tampa. Number 7, we have Akeem Hicks. So he's getting older. However, he could still be valuable to a team. I would say the Chargers here. However, they already upgraded defensive tackle by signing Austin Johnson. So I don't really know here, but Chargers, not really anymore. Potentially Raiders. But even though he's older, he could still be valuable to a team. So number 6, these were all on my list from last week when I did my video. Number 6, we have Odell Beckham Jr. coming off a torn ACL. We still don't know what his timetable is. He tore his ACL in the Super Bowl. He seems like he wants to go back to play for the Rams. However, does that really make sense now? They have Cooper Kupp, they just signed Allen Robinson, and they have Robert Woods. So unless they're going to trade Robert Woods, I don't think Beckham going back to LA makes sense for him, or the Rams. I know the Browns need receivers, but they're not going to re-sign him after they cut him during the season. So number 5, we have linebacker Bobby Wagner. He's still one of the best linebackers in football. He's getting a little bit older. I still think Denver could be an option, because now that they got their quarterback, they no longer have the number 9 pick to potentially select linebacker like Devin Lloyd or Nakobe Dean in the draft. I think Bobby Wagner makes a great fit for the Broncos, and I think he should go to Denver, making them have just a great all-around team. Number 4, we have Jedevian Clowney. I still think Cleveland makes sense. They just got Deshaun Watson. They're going to want to pick Clowney, or they're going to want to get Clowney back and allow him to play opposite Myles Garrett. They've already got a pretty good defense, and now with the upgraded quarterback, I think it makes them a serious contender in the AFC. So I think they're going to definitely want to get another edge rusher aside from Myles Garrett. Number 3, we have Stefan Gilmore. He's not the elite corner he used to be, but he's still a good option at corner. I said Steelers or Bengals in my original video. I'm sticking with it. Steelers or Bengals for Gilmore. Number 2, we have safety Tyrant Matthew. So, originally I said the Chiefs. I don't really think that makes sense anymore because they did sign Justin Reed. However, maybe the Chargers or the Cowboys. The Chargers did get J.C. Jackson. And they could have a really dominant secondary playing Matthew with Derwin James. Also, the Cowboys, they could definitely use help with safety. And my number 1 remaining free agent, he was ranked number 1 by me last time I did this video. I believe it was last Saturday. He didn't rule out a return to the Saints. I wouldn't be shocked if he goes back to the Saints, but I do think Armstead will he will go to the Carolina Panthers, as they desperately need help on the offensive line. So Armstead does have a few injury problems. He's had a few knee injuries in the past. However, I do think he will end up going to Carolina, and that's not stopping me from ranking him number 1, just because he's such a good offensive lineman, definitely the best I think he's definitely the best free agent this free agency cycle. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. I do my best to post as often as I can on this channel. And I will see you in tomorrow's video.